Warning, this show contains spoilers.
We're calling it the Idiot Hour?
Luska, dude, I'll stay right here and play clarinet.
And we'll get into all that in a future episode.
Do have someone to shout out, and so does Boyd.
Well, we're live, so tell the world.
Hey guys, welcome to the Idiot Hour.
Hey.
I thought Boyd
just stood up. I was like, what is that?
I thought you just got up and walked away on my life. Oh, that is so funny. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the Idiot Hour. Boyd, Josh, how we doing, buddies? Friends?
We're quarantining. Quarantining.
I feel like, though, with this quarantine, you've come out of your shell a little bit more on the show.
I agree. Yeah.
Oh,
100%, dude.
Comfy chairs go a long way, bud.
comfy chairs do go a long way.
That's why
I might just have to start bringing my own.
Shit chair. Boyd, you have a shout out.
Yeah, I want to shout out my roommate for this awesome piece of art behind me. Gonna try to share some more art. Probably
Have
not.
you drawn anything just out of curiosity? Have you tried?
No, I can't draw.
Okay.
I should try. I mean, like I could probably, maybe.
I feel like you
with
could
the
do
right
that.
direction. It's possible, but I don't know.
Okay. I have a shout out. For one,
Oh,
Anastasia
no.
Land's fourth place finisher is
Fourth.
in the wrestling league who beat her husband Josh by a point.
Ooh,
Here comes the
lost,
money.
loser.
Here comes the money.
I lost like 3 times over because going into Mania, I was in third place, and then going into the main event, I was winning Mania. Like I was winning the pay-per-view, and
Going into
the main
Lesnar
event
versus McIntyre.
yeah, I was
You thought
winning.
Lesnar was gonna win.
I thought Lesnar was gonna win.
Well,
You're a fucking fool.
there's so many other things that happened though, Boyd, too, because Greg's mystery pick was McIntyre winning a title, right?
Right.
And then
Well,
Greg
might
cashed
matter.
in the Money in the Bank
Right.
to let Anastasia repick a pick that would beat Josh.
Right.
I want in on this next time.
Season starts this week, I think, right?
No, so we had a
Good.
meeting today, and we're going to actually only do it from SummerSlam to WrestleMania.
Oh, that's fair.
And so everything counts, basically, and we're only doing the big 4 from WWE, the big 4 from NXT, and 3 pay-per-views from AEW.
Okay.
So,
Do you
You'll
know
have
how
to,
long
like-
we've had these sweatshirts, Josh?
I talked to your father today, so I do have an idea as to how long you've had those made up.
We had these a year ago this month because we were going to wear them to the live show, but it was too hot. And then
Yeah.
every live show after that was too hot. And then we wanted to wait for the perfect moment. So he saved them. And he told me today's the day.
Today's
After
the day.
Wow, those are great. It's like a Shane McMahon
Do you want to tell him the story, Josh?
Price
So-
is Right mashup.
Every year since 2013, that's when I got back into wrestling. Every year at the
Wow.
Rumble,
That's
Anastasia.
an interesting year to get. Sorry, that's an interesting year to get back.
It's a bad year to get back into
Yeah.
wrestling, to be honest with you.
Okay.
But so every year, Anastasia would watch the Rumble with me, and she would, 3, 2, 1, and she would always yell, "Here comes the money!" Right? And so the one night on Raw, that happened. Like, he came back. She was, like, on the other side of the house. I just started screaming, "Anastasia, get in here! He's back!"
Wow. Was
But,
that the which time was that when he came back in like 2014?
That's the most recent one when he came back at end of 2014, 2015. I think it was
Okay.
the Monday after Mania.
Okay. Oh yeah. I do remember that. How do you guys feel about Mania? Can we talk about that?
Dude, best Mania in years. Every match delivered. Even the filler matches were good. They killed all the old guys with the exception of Taker, which we're all pumped about in the league. Braun Strowman's the Universal Champion. Like, we keep forgetting that happened. That's very exciting.
Gronkowski's the 24/7 champ.
Gronk's
24/7
24/7 champ. It's
No,
awesome.
Greg and I talked about that for like honestly 45 minutes of today's Two Beers Deep was Greg just telling me about stuff that happened.
It was a wild awesome.
Did you watch it, Eric?
No, so I'm gonna borrow Greg's login because I don't have WWE Network and I'm gonna watch it this week.
I
He
signed
told me
up for
like the matches to watch and stuff. They look awesome.
the Boneyard match. I have to go back and I only got to see the highlights. I don't want to go into it, but I just want to say, like, Josh, like, what the fuck was the Firefly Funhouse match?
The most brilliant
Have you-
cinematic.
It was
thing in
amazing.
wrestling
It
history.
was
You've
amazing.
been
Like,
staying with the Funhouse thing, boy.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware of what it is, but like
cool.
when they called it a match, and I was like, okay, I know it's gonna be like the Boneyard match. Like I know it's gonna be like not a match, but I wasn't expecting what I got.
Hang on, let me read.
And it was just like basically like the fucking burying of John Cena.
So
It's like if John Cena was on acid and then like everyone turned on.
everything in the Firefly Funhouse was John Cena's worst fear. Making a bad debut, his weird bodybuilding past, his rap career not taking off. If he did crack and hit Bray with the chair, if he ever turned heel like Hogan and having to retire, because you notice Cena just vanishes at the end.
Is Cena done?
No.
No?
I have a reason why, Josh. It's a good reason.
Man,
Listen,
I think
all yours.
it depends on, honest to God, this is going to sound super weird, but if movies ever get back to normal, Cena's done. But if, like, film and, like, television don't go back to normal, Cena's probably going to stay in the WWE.
Did you watch that first look at The Last Ride?
Yeah, it's so good.
It was great.
So jazzed.
What's the last ride?
That's like the Undertaker, Mark Calloway. It's the Undertaker's like they let them film. It said that in his whole career, like he's never let his life been like his career been documented. And
Yeah.
it was that the 2016 Mania?
Yep,
When he
17.
fights Roman Reigns.
Yeah, so
It's
literally,
like,
and then they kept going.
yeah.
So
it looks really, really great. Like I'm super excited for it.
Did you see Edge 24?
I didn't watch it. No,
That was incredible.
I was going to, and I don't remember. I started playing Call of Duty. I watched all that Callaway thing, and then I was like, oh, Call of Duty. But
Go ahead.
I am going to binge the fuck out of tonight, the Big Show. I am so excited. I am so
Big
excited.
Show.
Can you do me a
It's-
favor?
It's basically like the Big Show, but it's like Yes Dear. Or like it's just like a CBS comedy. It looks like it looks so awful but great, and he just plays himself. Like the very first like scene you see, it's like your dad's the Big Show, and it's just like from there it's like, oh yeah,
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
it's on Netflix today, baby.
I'm down.
I'm
think
so down.
you should also, especially because of, where your fandom started, the Dark Side of the Ring, the 2-part series on Benoit.
On Benoit, I want to
So
watch the
good.
New Jack one really bad. I haven't. I was gonna watch them and I haven't gotten to them yet, but I definitely am going to.
Wrestling, so this was really weird, and whatever, but WWE stock was in a steady climb over their last week and actually started the day at its highest it had been in years after
WWE?
Mania. Yep. Now,
Well, they
granted,
prove that they're a production company. They're not just live entertainment.
I think it proves that they found a way around Corona and they're creating brand new content, which right now new content is at a premium. So
Yeah. I asked Greg this. I don't think the AEW could do that.
AEW is
No.
doing it.
But they can't do it on that level. They
I
don't
mean,
have, they don't have the money.
The
that
WWE has the money, the production, the everything. They might not have the creativity lines of it, but Greg's point was that the AEW was built mainly on physical talent and everything like that, where the WWE does have a little more. I don't know. They have more guys with more charisma, but at the same time, there's something said about it being the first time they've done something like that in a while, and for 2 matches, and at WrestleMania to try it. and that it's in a pandemic and it's the first live sports thing we've had for so long that it just like it's gonna be like no matter what AEW does, it seems like WWE is just boom there above.
Greg
Not
Malik
taking
doesn't
away from
watch. Greg Malik.
AEW, though.
Greg Malik doesn't watch AEW every week. Spoiler alert.
Okay, you don't watch hockey games all year round, but you say you're a hockey fan.
I am a hockey fan, and I know a hell of a lot more. I've forgotten more about hockey than Greg knows about wrestling.
Greg never said Alex Ovechkin was the greatest offensive player ever.
I stand by that statement.
That's a
You
foolish
should. You were
statement.
wrong. All right, let's go.
All right.
You have to
Welcome.
take it to your grave.
Back to the discussion board.
Write it on his headstone.
Carve it in.
Yeah. It won't be. Yeah, it won't be like they didn't do it. I did it. It's on the back, chiseled in. What the fuck who did this?
I like the idea that Boyd has kept track of me that long that I have died. He's now an old man Boyd, like.
Well, I'm only 43.
No, but like that, like you wait this long game when like we're both in our.
He didn't get that. I went up.
How old do you think Boyd is right now?
I thought we were like the same age. Didn't we figure that out the one
so
day?
he said I'm only 43, meaning
I'm not an old man when you're
you
dead.
die at 43 in this story.
There
But
it
you
is.
just
There
kept.
it is.
You just kept
chugging along.
like a school bus that hates one kid. You just.
School bus that hates one kid.
Ah,
I was that one kid.
I believe that.
Nah, my bus loved me.
You're a big booger flicker. All right, Josh, where we at?
Where we at, Jay?
Corner of Sadness and Incorrect Avenue. Here comes the money.
Oh,
shit!
the 300 block of misinformation.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, so we are in the Sweet 16 of the GOAT bracket, which started with 64 individuals and is running now into its third week. So,
Fuck yeah.
you know.
You can't tell that we don't have any content to create.
The nice thing is that I don't take this work home with me, so I forget where we are. So every reaction is going to be pretty genuine because I'm trying to read and I can't even read it on my screen, so I'm excited.
I forgot to. Damn, I keep forgetting to get a Facebook. So
I keep forgetting to get a
have that stream up there.
That's right.
Yeah. What if you took a picture right now?
Took a picture.
You don't have your Facebook up. I'm sorry. I have because I put it on a TV. I have the Zoom meeting at the top and then the Facebook at the bottom.
Fancy boy.
That is fancy boy. All
The
right.
32-inch.
He's a fancy.
So the first one we got
Got Netflix.
is the battle of the
Bulge.
great. Well, I won't even say. I won't even say maybe at this point. I will just go out and say the greatest women to ever compete in athletics. I think
is this Biles?
This is Babe versus Serena.
Oh.
Yeah. It's tough.
This is where my stuff comes into it. Does Babe have any records or anything that still hold true today for both genders is my question.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because obviously she's, way long ago, much different era. People are training different now. It's not like a great question, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about. Because Serena would have competed on the men's circuit easily.
Oh, and done very well.
Yeah, she was arguably, she's the greatest tennis player that's ever touched Earth. As awesome as Babe is, I wonder, in the grand scheme of things, where that comes in.
I'm looking up now. She competed against men in the PGA.
Okay.
In 1938.
Did she hit from the women's tees?
Were there women's tees then?
I don't think there were.
I don't think there were. No, I don't know. Look, I'm just to get the show off, I'm going Serena. I understand. We've loved Babe on the show. She has been our rock, and I get that. We've all learned something because of the Idiot Hour. We are smarter, more sympathetic human beings to the sporting world because of this. What?
I love it. We can cancel the show now. We learned something. Let's fucking go.
You found something either about Babe or Alex Ovechkin that you were so excited to share. But I'm going Serena.
Josh?
She won 17 women's amateurs victory. Oh, man. I'm like trying to find something.
Amateur is a damning word.
I know.
It was pretty damning.
She shot under 100 at the Phoenix Open.
Okay, I'm going Serena so we can get this over.
All right.
I was waiting for you to just say it, and you didn't, but I was going to go Serena anyway.
Who are you trying to convince, Josh? Us or yourself?
Yeah,
Both?
Because
There's a both.
it's just, I didn't, and not to discredit her, but I didn't know who she was until
Nah,
we
that's
started
the
this
other
bracket.
thing. Name value of Williams.
And when we're talking GOAT categories, like I should like Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron. I wasn't alive when they played, but I know them based off of name value.
Understandable. Yeah.
And that is a thing that goes into the GOAT conversation.
And that's what we used to give Kobe the edge over Shaq, was it not? Was that years later, Kobe's name will continue to live on and Shaq's won't. So
For me, it came down to the word and term GOAT and what
Right.
entails into the training and all that.
I
But
just think that Kobe is the better four-letter name. Now, Shaq would get you a higher score in Scrabble, but Kobe...
Is Shaq a playable word in Scrabble? Do you play with proper nouns?
I'm just saying, loosely speaking,
this is trying to get us something here.
just based on letter value,
Fair.
you get a 10 for that Q. You only get a 4 for the K.
QT.
So,
The next
Q
matchup
plus me.
has to do with one of those guys we never saw play and still appreciate to the day, and the other one is Roger Federer. So Hank Aaron versus Roger Federer.
I have to look back at these happy little trees. And ponder. Okay.
I like the new gimmick where he looks at the happy trees before he makes a decision.
Calms them down.
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Let's focus.
This is a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. This one particularly.
Why?
It's
What's
interesting 'cause-
what's up? What? Yeah, like explain it. What's bothering you? About it?
Federer is my male GOAT, but Hank Aaron is like there. You know what I mean?
He's there, as in like
He's your male GOAT.
Federer is my male tennis GOAT, yeah.
Okay.
Tennis.
You didn't say tennis.
Well, I assumed he's not my male GOAT, no. My male GOAT is named Boris, and he's in the backyard eating tin cans. Hank Aaron
Boris.
is like top 3 for me, so it's an interesting, because like,
Exactly.
that's
Because
baseball.
Federer isn't top 3 for you, is he?
Federer is my number 1 male tennis player, but he's number 2 behind Serena. Hank Aaron is number 3 baseball player, so it's I don't know.
I think
And one is still playing.
we're getting now down to like legacy and what they meant as a bigger impact on the game kind of stuff.
So as of that, but that's, are you saying that's like where we're at, is how we're going to have to define?
I think that's kind of what we're getting at. Like Babe was great, but Serena changed women's athletics, period.
Well, Hank Aaron
Changed
a
baseball.
lot of, and Federer is just a fucking magician.
He's a magician, but how much did he change his sport or sports in general?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Turn
6,
Derek
7,
gay.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah, well, you know.
Derek went
Hank
to
Aaron
men.
has like 17 MVPs in a row.
He also has 25 All-Star appearances.
And wait, Hank Aaron?
Yeah.
It only says he played 23 years.
He even wasn't playing, he got voted All-Star.
I'm looking at 25-time All-Star right here, brother.
I'm looking at 21 years with Atlanta and 2 years with Milwaukee on baseballreference.com.
This is an ignorant question, but could it possibly be in the Negro League?
I think it might be because I'm seeing 25 times as well, so that might be.
When did he start playing in MLB?
54.
54.
And he was Rookie of the Year.
But it says 55 to 75, 25 time. I'm seeing 54 to
Wow,
74.
wait, he's got All-Star twice in some years. I need an adult.
What?
Could I call Greg?
Okay, he wins. He won All-Star 2 times in 1 year. He's the GOAT.
How does that even happen?
Beats Roger.
Yeah.
How does he win it twice?
I was gonna go Hank anyway.
Josh, you go next.
Okay. I went Hank. I picked Hank off the drop.
Oh, okay.
Hank
Yeah.
Makes my life easy.
Yeah. I picked Hank. I think, the first one to suggest Hank. So.
Okay.
Next, Simone Biles and Michael Phelps.
I know this one's hard for Derek, but it's pretty easy for me.
Man, I want to say again, the dominance of Simone Biles.
But her dominance is yet to be complete. So I can't call her the GOAT yet.
To be fair. Sorry. I don't know if she has many. I mean, gymnasts don't have that many years. But what I'm saying is,
I don't know how much she's got left.
Through Worlds and through the Olympics, her dominance.
How many Olympics has she been in? 2 or 3?
2.
Just 2?
I think just 2. Simone Biles.
I mean,
she's 23. She's done.
I think this was going to be her second Olympics, Josh.
So
yeah, you're right. She was only in Rio.
Because it was going to be this summer.
Oh, man, and with it getting pushed back, she'd be 24. That's old for a gymnast.
It doesn't matter, though. Her body type is literally like to a T. If you could create a gymnast on like 2K, that she is the person. And to do 5 events and medal in all of them, 4 of them being gold. And then you look at Worlds and everything, man. Like her at Worlds, no one touches her. But she has not been like competed against. It's insane.
Here's what I'm curious about. How many silver medals does Michael Phelps have?
That I don't know. Let's look.
It's open.
14. 14. Are we talking just Olympics?
Silver?
Yeah.
Now, Michael Phelps has 23 gold, 3 silver, 2 bronze.
I was talking all-time medals. He has 65 gold, 14 silver, and 3 bronze, spanning the Olympics, World Championships, and Pan-Pacific Championships.
Okay. But, I mean, Olympic Games 2000 to 2016.
Dude, 66 gold medals.
Dominant.
Nuts.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate, Simone Biles is the GOAT gymnast.
Yes.
She is losing to the GOAT Olympian.
And in 3 years or 2 years or whatever, whenever she gets to do it, this bracket could have been completely different. But
I think these two deserve to be just in the semifinal if we were, you know what I mean? Like, but this is how it works, so I understand.
Phelps is through.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, I don't know if there's many other people on this board I would accept that answer to it other than Michael Phelps, to be honest with you.
I think there's one person maybe that you would consider, and she's next. Mia Hamm versus Phil Jackson.
I would take Simone over Mia.
Really?
Very much so.
Wow. Four World Cups.
Mia Hamm is not the greatest women's soccer player of all time. Simone Biles is absolutely the greatest gymnast, male or female, ever.
Okay.
But
I buy that.
That being said, now we're up Mia Hamm versus Phil.
Yeah, with that being said, this doesn't get any easier.
Yeah. Glad I dodged that bullet. Here comes a missile.
Oh, Phil, how many championships did you win? A shit ton, right? 6?
As a player and a coach.
Yep.
Oh, man.
He has, more than 6, because 3 with Kobe,
championships. 11 NBA championships. Squeeze me as a coach, and then 2 more as a player for good measure.
The Zen Master, man.
So here's something that's interesting, though. as a player, Phil was never the guy. Mediocre player. As
championships though is
he's on the 70s. It's either the Lakers or the Celtics, right? In the 70s.
I mean, he made the all-rookie team.
He did make the all-rookie team,
but he wasn't rookie of the year.
No, it's still. I mean, it's nothing to just like.
All right, let's look at this.
He was a Knick.
Yeah.
How long did he play?
He played for 12 seasons.
13 years? Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty awesome. And then he coached till he was dust.
So
91 to 2010.
5,428 points, 6.7 points per game, 4.3 rebound per game, and 1.1 assist per game average.
Yeah.
Not the greatest stat lines
No.
for him. Two-time NBA champion. Can't take it away from him as a player. But this was in the 70s.
He only won Coach of the Year once. That's kind of interesting.
There's a lot of slack about was it him or Jordan or him or Kobe, and it's the dumbest. It's Belichick Brady, but in basketball, to be honest with you.
How could that be an argument when he does it? Because I guess you're saying he has two generational players, but still.
Yep.
But still nothing. I mean,
yeah,
you're talking about two of the greatest to play the game.
Yeah, but he did it twice. It's not like he could only do it with Michael and only do it with Kobe.
Yeah.
I get it. But
I mean, now I'm looking at Hamm stuff, man.
I'm going Mia.
Mia
love
Hamm,
Phil.
she was a
Phil.
national champion, World Cup champion, national champion, third place, Olympic gold, World Cup champion, Olympic silver, Founders Cup champion, World Cup third place, Olympic gold. She won 2 natties
and
to the World Cup and won 2 natties.
Right here, and national treasure. Mia Hamm, my vote.
Derek?
Yep. Mia Hamm.
But Colin!
Sorry, Phil. Phil made it farther than
I
we
love Phil.
It's right. The triangle changed the game, though. I love the Zen Master. This is breaking my heart. Who did Phil beat last round, Josh?
Phil beat Tiger.
Yeah.
Tiger!
Tiger's beating Mia.
Probably.
Tiger's beating Mia.
Probably. We're not looking so good going into the Elite Eight, boys.
I'm kind of regretting that right there.
Hey, I convinced Josh, and that's all I needed.
Yeah, you did, because I was going Tiger.
Yep. Was I going Tiger?
Yes,
I went
you
Tiger.
were. You both were going Tiger, and I convinced Josh because he was a player and a coach.
Yep.
That's for shame.
Poor Tiger.
I don't know if Tiger beats Mia Hamm.
I think Tiger beats.
I think
Mia,
it's.
I think Tiger beats.
It's close, but I think Tiger beats Mia too.
I don't even like Phil losing right now.
And
I feel like Phil needs to win. I feel like I need to change my vote. No, all right, Phil's out. We're going to update my computer tomorrow.
All right, moving on.
Moving right along.
Oh, boy.
Boys, it just doesn't get easier because Kobe has got Jerry Rice.
Whoa.
Whoa, woo-wee!
Woo-wee!
Woo-wee! We're in a pickle over here.
I'm just going to say real quick, where's it at?
How does Phil beat Muhammad Ali and Tiger Woods but not Mia Hamm?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Shut up, Tom.
How does Phil beat Tiger Woods but lose to Mia Hamm?
And Muhammad Ali.
Wait, he beat Muhammad Ali? Oh, we fucked up. I got to see this.
No, that one stands true. One's a goat, one's an okay boxer.
I'm not okay with Phil beating Tiger. I'm not okay with it.
Oh, reap what you sow. Here we go.
Not okay with it. All right.
Hey, Kronberger, what's up?
Jerry Rice versus Kobe.
Oh.
Fucking Lord.
Oh, I didn't know I was with a bunch of sexists.
What happened?
Everyone just hates Mia Hamm because she's a chick.
Oh.
I love Mia. She's a fucking 4-time World Cup champion.
I'm just playing that card.
3-time Super Bowl champion, 13-time Pro Bowler, 10-time first-team All-Pro, 2-time second-team All-Pro, 2-time NFL Offensive Player of the Year.
You can keep reading. It's not going to change who he's going against.
I know. I'm trying to see if it justifies it. 1,549 career receptions, 22,895 career receiving yards, 197 receiving touchdowns, 208 total touchdowns. Kobe. It's Kobe.
It's Kobe every day, dude.
It's Kobe. I love Jerry.
How are you on the fence out of all people?
He's not.
Because I'm trying. No. I'm trying to not let my love and obsession for that man's entire life make me look biased. So can we just move on?
But your love and obsession for that man is, where does it come from? Because he's a GOAT.
Because he's the greatest.
Because he's literally the mentality that
mentally, there has not been an athlete that I would switch mentalities with more than either him or Brady, because that's not like everyone's like, you can be with Conor McGregor. He's like, oh, you can be whatever you want. No, you can't, Conor.
Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, like I can't, Conor. I'm not him. Man, we squashed Jerry for Kobe. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but will you squash LT for Brady? Because that's the next matchup.
This is an actual matchup I would have paid a lot of money to see.
Oh, Garrett, yeah. In real life, like, that would have been...
LT, I don't think I can think of a defender I'd rather... Like, obviously, I love Ed Reed. I love Troy. There's a lot of defenders you would want, but there has never been someone like LT. Like, Watts, that couple year span was amazing. Aaron Donald, but, like, this guy...
Yeah, they were all very good.
Bro, Khalil Mack's season last year.
Yeah, I mean...
He's crazy. Not that that's in the... I'm just saying...
No, but that's the other thing, too, is these guys all have 1 year here, 1 year there, a down year, and up year. His
LT.
career.
Yeah.
But he's going up against the guy that I just said has the mentality that I would switch.
It's the most important position, and he's the best to ever do it.
LT has an MVP, though.
Does Brady not have an MVP?
Oh, Brady.
How many? Yeah, I was just gonna say, how many MVPs does Brady have?
But it's a defensive player that deserves.
I get it. But
it's Brady. It's Brady.
I get it.
It's Brady. Him and his stupid chiseled jawline.
Fucking hate you, piece of shit.
I wish I was his son so I could kiss him.
I can't wait for the fucking offensive line and the fucking humidity down in Tampa to just wither you away, and you're gonna get sacked 3 or 6 times a game. I can't fucking wait.
Cameron Jordan. I want to see Cameron Jordan put him on his buttocks.
Career high interception this year for Brady.
Next. God.
Doesn't get easier because now you got to pick with your Pittsburgh heart. You got Arnie versus the great Mario Lemieux.
Oh, fuck.
Floyd like choked for a second.
No.
Who did Arnie beat last round?
It's Mario.
Arnie beat Lionel Messi.
Arnie beat Lionel Messi. Lemieux beat who? Sorry to make you clip.
He beat Scotty Bowman. That's not as good as Lionel Messi.
I love Arnold Palmer.
We all love Arnold.
Just put the fucking dog out back and shoot him already.
No. I just think Lemieux wins this one.
It's Lemieux.
Sorry, Arnold, I love you.
Oh, man. What the fuck is that?
Who the fuck is this guy?
All
I
right.
told Josh the biggest compliment of his life today, Boyd, was that he looks like Sidney Crosby right now, and he said it's the hat.
It is the hat and like the
inability
to grow a beard.
Yeah.
The scruff. Just all right, Josh. Say we really worked hard out there. We had to play tough into the corners, into the boards. We're playing for the crest on the front, not the name on the back.
Actually, Josh, do the interview where he had his mouth sewn shut.
It's you got to go into the corners and Horny's out there in front of the net just battling, and
Horny's out there in front of the net.
Jake is just never shuts up, and just trying to get the puck in the net.
Just trying to score a lot.
Thank you.
You should post a TikTok about that.
I love
You
Sid
should.
Crosby.
You should make a Crosby talk.
Crosby got knocked out in the first fucking round. Where did Sid go? Sid
Lost to a god.
Oh, to Hank Aaron, who's in
Yeah.
the Elite
Who's now
Eight
in
so
the
far.
Elite Eight.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Come on.
I love Sid.
How about this matchup? Michael Jordan versus Jim Brown. The randomizer did not do us any favors with this one.
I mean, I have a question.
Sure.
Who would succeed more in today's game, Jim Brown or Michael Jordan?
Jim Brown.
This is not to send an ant. You said that very quickly. It's not about the answer. It's about being very quick on it.
I think Jim Brown would destroy in today's NFL.
What player do you think he resembles in today's NFL? That, just out of curiosity.
You remember how Derrick Henry killed everybody?
Not as big as Derrick Henry.
No, but he was just physical, and he had speed. Derrick Henry doesn't have speed. He just
Frank Gore in his prime.
Frank Gore in his prime.
Frank Gore in his prime was great.
Yeah, I mean that's
I
like
think Jim Brown could have been better than Frank Gore in his prime, but I think that similar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how Jordan would fare in today's NBA.
I don't know how either of them would. I mean, the NBA it's not physical enough for him to be elite, is how it feels. Like it's a foul-heavy league. That's why guys like James Harden have a career. James Harden back in the day would have not even lasted a week in the NBA.
Or maybe is there a scenario though where because Jordan's not getting touched, he can just go off?
Yeah,
he's not getting guarded.
Basically,
he's so good, man.
I have to go Michael Jordan here. That is the GOAT. I love Jim Brown, but do I consider him the greatest running back of all time? No. Do I consider him the greatest football player of all time? No. Do I consider him a transcendent talent and his name will be carried forever? Yes. But so will Jordan's, and I think Jordan was the GOAT.
So we're saying that Jordan was the greatest basketball player of all time. That's why he goes ahead. And Jim Brown
iconic.
Isn't the greatest football player of all time. That's what you're getting at?
Say, okay. When the conversation of GOAT is brought up, who is the person you think of? Jordan. Mm-hmm. There's literally any sport, anything. It's Jordan. It's like, oh, GOAT. It's like, oh, who are they comparing to Jordan now? It's like,
he was
LeBron
the first GOAT.
Exactly. It's like that is the benchmark. So Jordan.
Michael Jordan gets through. Man. That
Josh,
was electric.
I'm out of beer. Are we still in the 16?
No.
We just completed the Sweet 16. So if you want to go get a beer, bud, it's up to you.
Grab me one.
That Sweet 16 was as difficult as I expected it to be. I think we're getting better, though. Just like, this is it. Fuck it. Here we go.
We're hearing each other's arguments so many times that when we get back to guys like Lemieux versus Hamm or whatever,
right,
we all know how each one feels.
Right. Hang on, I gotta make sure I do this right while we're say something funny.
Say something funny.
Something funny.
Something funny.
Man,
what's the deal with airline peanuts? I mean, come on. You got a bag and you can't open them, and what's the deal with that?
There you go. That was funny.
You sound like the April Fool from Fairly Odd Parents who was impersonating Seinfeld.
Oh, yes, he does. What's the deal with that?
I like that.
Thank you. I knew you.
There's still a picture of Jerry Rice staring at me.
Yeah, it's so depressing.
I need to get away from that.
Go away, Jerry.
I'm sorry, Jerry. Who did Jerry lose to?
Kobe.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I love? Google's interactive page.
What?
I don't know. You remember how they used to do fun stuff?
Yeah.
Look, you could click this and something happen. I don't know. Never mind.
You mean like clapping in your video? Clap, 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 clap.
No, they did like. I'm trying to remember the really good one. It was like you could play Mario on it or something the one time.
That's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
I was born ready.
Welcome to the Elite Eight, gentlemen. The
The
first
Elite
matchup is two of the most important African-American athletes of all time. Serena Williams versus Hank Aaron.
Serena Williams.
Straight up. You're just going right like that.
Hank Aaron.
One's the greatest ever to do it, and the other one's in the conversation of it.
Hank.
Man, you
Aaron.
guys are really putting it on me here.
We sure are. Intern Josh.
Josh, who do you consider the best baseball player of all time? That's right, Babe Ruth. Josh, who do you consider the best tennis player no matter gender?
Babe Ruth got knocked out already.
Well, he had a tough matchup. He didn't lose to Ty Cobb. He just lost.
Hammer, brother. A fucking hammer.
I don't think that's his nickname.
Yeah, it is.
It is now.
Hank the Tank, brother.
I think
Well, it's not hammer.
at the end of the day,
Hammer and Hank. That's what it was.
it's
That's
so hard to measure Serena because she should have played against the men and she would have killed them. Except
Yeah, but
for like
Hank
Federer.
Aaron would have played against the women. And
Hank Aaron never played against.
Hank Aaron would have beat the
but if
women.
Hank Aaron played against women, he would have won.
You don't know
Great
that.
point. It's a great
But
point.
Serena only did select times. She played in mixed tournaments, did she not?
Yeah, I think I gotta go Serena.
Did you guys compete while pregnant? Didn't think so.
I would, given the opportunity.
If given the opportunity. All right.
Are we going Serena? Serena's beating Hank Aaron?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. How does chat feel about this? Who's in chat? Who was bitching before?
Tom,
my
the-
dad,
captain
Colorado's
of the
here.
cornhole team.
How's your dad feel about how do you feel?
Chip just said the
Chip!
triangle changed the game. That's what he said.
He
That's
said
last
what?
thing I
That was the last comment. The triangles changed the game.
I want to know what Chip thinks about Serena.
Chip,
taking
Serena
that
over
Hank.
Hank Aaron. What do you got?
I want to know. I want to hear it. from
While we're
the
waiting
man.
on
While
Chipper's
we're waiting on
comment,
Chip. Chipper.
Michael Jordan versus Michael Phelps.
Ooh, the battle of the Michaels. That's now. You'd think this is an easy one, and it kind of is, but
Based off the argument you gave for Jordan over Jim Brown.
Yep,
it's Jordan, right?
it's Jordan.
So you both are picking Jordan? Because then I'll take Phelps and feel better, and I can go to sleep at night knowing that the Olympian who's the greatest.
Literally the
invention-
greatest Olympian.
Literally,
I don't
we have
love
the
him.
Olympics
Like-
to find out who are the better athletes. And he is the best out of all of those better athletes.
But yeah, but they don't. Well, they do play basketball. But
They do play basketball.
But you can't win that many medals in basketball. You can win a lot of medals in swimming.
True.
You can only win the
Dunk
fucking
contest, three-point contest, skills competition, all-star game, NBA finals.
Those aren't gold medals, brother.
They're equivalent.
They're accolades.
You're
They're not
You're
equivalent.
an accolade. All right, Jordan.
All I'm saying,
You're an
I'm trying to make an
asshole.
argument for
That's
Phelps
where we're
here.
at here.
No, it's Jordan.
Okay.
Honestly, it all comes down to your argument
I
for
take
Jordan over
Phelps
Jim
then.
Brown. It's Jordan is the guy you think of when you say GOAT.
Jordan's gonna win this, isn't he?
He's gonna get. Well, he's got to go
It's
against
like,
Serena
unless
in
he
the
goes
Final
against
Four.
Kobe. They're like, if he goes against Kobe, I know who I'm picking.
So here's the deal.
No,
I think this next matchup should be decided by who had more Wheaties boxes in the 90s. Mia Hamm or Mario Lemieux.
This is hard because I don't want to be Pittsburgh biased.
I would say the 90s are sexist, to be fair.
True.
To be fair,
Look, Mia broke that barrier.
So Mia Hamm versus Mario Lemieux.
I know who I'm picking.
same.
Give me 2 minutes.
Okay. Do you want to hear our arguments?
Chip,
Well, I would assume you guys are picking the same person.
Chip, where are you at? You don't. Actually, you're wrong.
Tom said if you made all of those Olympic events, MJ gets a gold in all of them. And he's talking about like the 3-point, the dunk, all that kind of stuff.
Moorhead
you-
said his comments aren't showing up on the show.
Weird. It's almost like I blocked the third place finish in the wrestling league.
Loser. No,
How
we
about
didn't
this?
pick you.
How about while we wait for Derek to make a decision, Austin Moorhead, on the like internet site we use, finished 19th out of like 1,000 at WrestleMania.
Wow.
He is Mr. WrestleMania. It's insane.
Wait, I didn't know you guys. I thought you made your own questions or something.
No, it's all based off of an internet thing.
Oh, I just realized I never shared.
WrestleMania.
To be fair, says Michael Lagaya?
That's Colorado.
Oh,
Hey,
all right. That's
Derek.
Colorado.
What's up, brother?
Who's your favorite wrestler all time?
WWE or NCAA?
All time. What?
So the WWE or NCAA?
Sports entertainment.
The question is the same answer, Brock Lesnar.
My favorite wrestler historically, like based on just the accolades and everything, is Ric Flair. But my favorite wrestler I've ever watched or like been a fan of is Randall Keith Orton.
It's true. Who lost
Randall
last night.
Keith Orton.
Yeah, huge.
All right. So Mia Hamm versus Mario Lemieux. I'm going Mia Hamm straight up. Derek?
See? You were wrong. I'm going Lemieux. So we weren't the same.
So,
You're really going Mia?
okay, with that attitude, I am. I was just going to give you guys a chance to debate.
No, I was talking to Josh, not you. But
Oh, wow,
I
okay.
knew you were going. I knew you were going Mia. I thought Josh was
I
going to
didn't
go Lemieux.
pick Mia Hamm yet.
But you're going to.
Not yet.
Mia Hamm has more trophies. Her trophy case is full. Lemieux had a chance to fill his trophy case. He didn't. And then he made such a giant
He got
impact.
cancer and hurt. Broke his back. Spinal.
He chased Scotty Bowman out of Pittsburgh. We could have been the Detroit Red Wings.
Mia Hamm.
I don't want to be the Detroit Red Wings.
I want to be the Detroit Red Wings. Are you kidding me?
Mia Hamm because Gretzky's better.
Fuck yourself.
I've
I
never
broke-
seen Josh's
I-
eyes dart up to something.
I broke my back. What happened? Vertebrae? Spinal. Have you never seen that Tyson clip?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, you're looking at me like I'm
broke my back.
crazy.
I thought you meant Lemieux. I was like,
Oh no.
man,
I just
but
wanted to bring
Oh,
that. It's like,
Jesus Christ.
fucking bullshit, by the way.
You're just mad because Mia Hamm beat Phil, who beat Tiger and Muhammad Ali. And this should
I'm
probably be, honestly,
really
it should probably be
upset.
Tiger Woods versus Mario Lemieux.
And then it's Tiger.
Would have won. No, you're both wrong.
Oh, dude. I love Super Mario. No,
It's Mia Hamm.
he's the man. And he saved the Pittsburgh Penguins. But here's the fucking deal. Mia Hamm has 4 World Cups.
But
How
she
many
didn't
women's World Cups
save.
does Lemieux have?
She didn't save the U.S.
She saved
didn't
women's
save
soccer.
The United States.
She saved a sport.
How about this? Mario lost the
saved the
World
sport.
Cup when he played in it in hockey.
Doesn't matter.
Gretzky saved a
How
sport.
doesn't that matter?
Good for Canada.
They lost.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter. Crosby won. Should Crosby be here?
Crosby didn't win a World Cup.
No, he won the fucking Olympic game, gold medal game. That was a great game.
It's Mia Hamm.
On my birthday. It's not Mia Hamm.
Also, if you cheer for Sidney Crosby
this-
in that
save
gold
this
medal
city.
game, you're a Yinzer through and through.
I am.
Yes, that is correct, sir.
I was happy that he scored. It was great.
I was
a great
pissed.
game.
I was
It was a
pissed.
great game.
USA almost won a gold medal.
We sure did. But, to lose to, like, the GOAT hockey player, Crosby.
Crosby got out in the first round. He's on the GOAT. We're out of hockey players. Hockey is out of the competition, period.
Which is crazy because the Stanley Cup's the hardest trophy to win.
Absolutely.
Over the World
I
Cup.
think it's the 24/7 belt that Gronk has.
I think
That's a great point.
I think 2 Stanley Cups as a player, 5 altogether.
Yeah, but he got 3 as an owner.
All right, so Austin liked the comment at Austin Moorhead, but he can't comment.
That's tight.
I don't know what you want me to do. I'm not Facebook security fucking IT guy.
Who did Floyd Money
Hey,
Mayweather
Zuckerberg.
lose? Colorado wants to. Who did?
Who did Money Mayweather lose? It was a moral thing. I remember we were like, oh, well,
Oh yeah, Josh
Floyd
didn't
is
pick
a
up because it was
piece of
moral
shit.
thing.
Floyd's a piece of shit, but this guy's a good guy.
Mayweather got
no,
knocked
he
out
won.
in the 32 round.
He beat Spitz and then he lost to Federer.
Yeah.
Federer, good guy. Doesn't cheat on his wife.
Yeah, Floyd made it to round 2, Colorado.
Yep. All right. This one is the toughest of the Elite Eight, in my opinion.
Kobe.
Kobe and Brady.
Ooh, Derek's two personalities. Button heads. Look how sad he is.
Crushed.
It's like, can you see this comment? Yes, Austin.
It's like, do you want to pick your birthday or Christmas? That's the like inner dilemma that Derek is having.
Your birthday or
No,
Christmas?
it's the difference between the guy that I've literally adored beyond belief my entire life and the correct answer.
Wow,
Ooh.
the correct answer.
I
You
don't.
said it yourself. When you say GOAT, what do you think of?
I still think Kobe. And I do think Jordan, and I do think Brady. I hate to think Brady because there's asterisks, but there's asterisks to Brady.
There is
But they're
asterisks to Brady.
I'm wrong.
There aren't actually asterisks. I mean, legally in the Hall of
Legally,
Fame, in his
no,
stats.
there's
in
not.
His stats,
But
there are no
I know
asterisks.
that there are.
Okay, so that is
You know
stupid.
that there are.
What do you know more than the stats and the data?
The stats and the data.
Look, you can
The
say
cheating?
there's asterisks. You can think about that all the time, but
I will.
I know you will. You think it with your brain, not your dick, man.
What? Okay.
It's Kobe. It's
Why?
it's Kobe.
Austin says Brady over Kobe. Colorado says, can you out the round robin total picks again? I didn't even see Rocky Marciano.
I said Rocky Marciano, but that was
We went with
49-0. I mean,
four
he's one of the
boxers,
greatest
I
boxers of
think.
all time.
Listen, put Rocky
49-0.
Marciano up against Floyd Money Mayweather, and we'll talk about him.
It's not even in the same weight class, brother.
That's the point. Floyd would still win.
That's why boxing sucks.
Why are you so confident Kobe over Brady, Boyd? Aside from, and you're supposed to leave bias out of it.
I'm not, I am leaving biased out of it, but I'm also, I hate Brady, yes. I don't like Brady, but I respect what he is as a football player. However, I don't respect the Spygate, Deflategate allegations.
Why are you putting those on him, just out of curiosity?
Why am I putting those on him?
Why is Spygate on him and not...
He's involved. He's on the team. He's involved. He's involved. You're benefiting from it.
Practice squad guys, trainers,
Brother,
everyone.
You're benefiting from cheating, regardless. That's like saying, oh, well, how can you blame anybody on the Astros?
Well, how do you know that they cheated? That's the same exact thing.
Bro, I don't want it to be like a bias thing again.
All I'm saying is you're saying that I'm saying
2001
you're
game.
saying that I'm saying, well, everyone's
2004.
cheating. No, everyone's benefiting. And you're saying that's not a real argument. Well, then it's not a real argument to say that they cheated because they never had anything come down. The only thing that came down was deflating balls, and they never even had proof of it. Do I think they cheated?
Because
Yeah,
Roger
but you can't add that in here.
because Roger Goodell and Robert Kraft are
That's not true. They just
dick sucking buddies, brother. And
Why do you think he doesn't go to that stadium?
Listen, man, I'm saying that the Spygate shit, I can't look past it. I can't because
So you're
I
biased.
know. No, I'm not biased. I'm fucking. How am I biased?
They never got any punishments for Spygate.
I know they didn't.
Okay, so
Which
you're
is,
biased.
I'm not biased. I think that it's a fucking fix, man. Are you kidding? I think that it's a fucking fix for the NFL. 2001, we need the fucking Patriots to win. Fucking All-America. 9/11, suck my dick. Fuck the Patriots.
So you're biased.
I'm not biased.
How are you going to say fuck the Patriots?
Because they're fucking cheaters.
Okay, but we're not talking about the Patriots. We're talking about Tom Brady as a player.
Who is on the Patriots? Was
that's
on the
biased.
Patriots. It's not biased.
How is it not biased?
How is it biased? I'm literally...
You're saying screw his team, so you're not picking him because
they're cheaters, bro. I can't pick in all right. I can't pick it. Just yeah. I'm being biased to non-cheaters, I guess.
Okay.
Non-cheaters, yes, I'm being biased. It's not being biased when I'm stating the fact that he is a fucking cheater. His team, his organization has been accused multiple times of cheating.
They've been accused. It's not the fact.
It is the fact. If you look at fucking all of the players that said in that season that read the blitz, Dick LeBeau's blitzes even. Oh, they picked up every blitz scheme. How is it possible to pick up every blitz scheme?
You watch a lot of YouTube, man.
I'm not watching YouTube. This is from Joe.
No, I'm saying
These
your
are
personal
interviews.
research. I'm not saying you're watching it right now.
Clearly. I'm not
Well, you're
watching
just
it right now.
you can't say you're not being biased.
I can, and I will.
Okay.
They're cheaters, brother. I don't know what to tell you. You can say that they were accused and never nothing ever came down on them except for the suspension for Deflategate. Why did you get suspended for 4 games if you didn't do anything? I don't know. All I'm saying is it's Kobe. Fuck Brady. I don't like
not
Brady.
biased, but you're not biased.
I'm not biased.
Okay.
Not biased. Because I respect Brady and his 6 Super Bowls. Cool. You cheated for 2 of them. I don't care. You lost to fucking Eli Manning twice. Eli Manning.
Two of the best defenses we've seen in the past 20 years. But
Eli Manning.
Austin, same. So here's the deal.
Go ahead, Josh.
I know you're both going to take
I haven't
Brady.
picked yet.
It's cool.
I haven't picked yet.
I get that you're both taking Brady. It's fine.
I haven't picked yet.
But
and the more you keep telling me who I'm going to pick, the more I'm going to go against you because you're biased.
Good. You're going to pick Brady.
You're a biased
Brady.
little crybaby.
Pick Brady.
Go, Josh.
Pick Brady.
Kobe is 4th all-time in all-time points.
Mm-hmm. Just passed by LeBron.
Brady is 2nd in total yards. That, to me, gives Brady the advantage.
I will say that with the straightest of faces that when the game is done being played, Tom Brady will have the most yards because Drew Brees has 1 year left. But for my simple rule, I don't declare GOATs until they've retired. My answer is Kobe Bryant.
Wow.
You
Nope.
We're still going to pick Simone Biles.
Yeah, that's the fucking exception. She's a badass, dude. But no, seriously,
He does say that. He has said that a number of times.
I get that. That's an argument that I like to make.
But name another gymnast.
No, I get that.
Yeah, that's more where. And you're right. I have said it for Serena, and I've said it for certain people. But I try to stay as adamant as I can. I do not call GOAT because it is the only way I can get LeBron dick riders off my back. God, is it exhausting. So for that sake, it is Kobe Bryant.
Where's LeBron ranked for you?
All time?
Top 5, yeah. Is he in top 5?
Yeah. It'd be disrespectful to say otherwise. Is
he 3? Or
Man,
4? Because I know he's not top 2 for you.
No.
I know you have an internal debate of Kobe and MJ as the 1-2. But I know that you lean toward MJ as the 1.
MJ's my 1.
Okay. Kobe's your 2.
I debate between 4 Lakers for the next one. If I could pick all Lakers top 5, I would, but it's tough.
So you're switch between Kobe and Kareem?
Yeah. It's a switch between Kobe and Kareem and then LeBron and then probably... Magic or Bird or I don't know. Basketball's my favorite sport in that sense because it's never cut and dry. If you came to me with the top 5 that had Shaq and Wilt and AI...
It's hard because you're talking 5 different positions. I mean, it's the same
years.
for any... Yeah, years that, when they played, it's hard.
Yeah.
So...
Which is wild that hockey so adamantly says Gretzky as 1.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's crazy how, as a sport, they're just nope, it's Gretzky, and then if you want anybody else in the conversation, it's Mario and that's it.
It's like a 1B instant.
Yeah, it's crazy. When all the other sports have this great debate of a top... Basically, you go with a top 5. Hockey is almost so obsessed with its own past that it has to keep Gretzky at 1 for that reason.
Well, and that's why a lot of people say, there's a huge debate about, is Brady the greatest football player of all time?
No.
Half the people say yes because he's a winner. Half the people say no because he's unathletic crap. He is not an actual athletic individual. But what he is precise and...
He's Phil Kessel, a quarterback. Not traded, but in my eyes, if you look at how Kessel performs in the NHL to how fucking Brady performs in the NFL, you look at that guy and you're like, oh, he's a fucking stay-at-home dad.
Can I give you one?
Beer 4 times a week with his buddies down the fucking block at the fucking Moose Lodge.
Yeah.
I agree with the statement, but I want to change the player, and the player's Brett Hull.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, a great.
Phil just did. Phil won't last as long as Brady did, but Brett the Jet
Hall's
did.
Yeah. I have a Brett Hall jersey, Detroit jersey.
Do you really?
Yeah, the black one with the red. It was a pretty cool jersey. I have to find that. I had it framed. I don't know what the fuck I did with it.
He's the man. All right.
Anywho,
so that concludes this week, and next week we will. Do you want to try to blow through it, or do you want to? No.
No, I want a separate step away.
Yeah, we'll
back.
save it.
Right.
We're
So
at the Final Four now, right?
Next week we'll do the Final Four and the championship.
I think next week also, Josh, if you could give us the list, if we could all come back with honorable mentions, that would be something we could do.
Honorable mentions who didn't make the 64.
Who didn't make the 64.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep. I can do that.
Joey Chestnut, not in there.
Richard Petty's not in there.
Jeff Gordon. I mean, I think Marciano definitely deserves an honorable mention. I don't know who said that earlier. I don't know if it was Moorhead.
That was Colorado said
Colorado.
it. Yeah, he's right.
49-0, man. That's nothing to. It's nothing to fucking.
No, it's incredible. You can't even.
I'm gonna embarrass you. It's fucking man. What a guy. What a fucking guy.
All right, so last week in the draft we did sports jerseys. The week before that we did sports movies. So this week we're going to do sports logos. I figured we would do the same kind of scenario where you got to take one from each of the big four and then you get a fifth wild card.
Okay.
So who went first last week? I think Boyd did, right?
I either went first or last.
You went last. You're
I
right.
definitely went second.
You went second.
I think I went last.
So right now, the way the screen's set up is Derek's first, Boyd second, I'm third. I think that's fine. All right.
Shit, logos. So
logos.
This is like all the time?
Yep. So everybody's at play here too. If you want to take the Whalers again, by all means. It's hard to debate the Whalers not being the best NHL logo of all time in my opinion.
The Whalers is a great logo.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the year.
Yeah. Also, if the year matters, make sure you include the year because
the year will definitely matter.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty wild, but.
What year were you? I think it might have been 2014. That's when this article's out. I will go with. Here we go. Let's look. Okay, I think this was for the 14-15 season.
Okay.
I don't know if it was ever formally official, so we can rescind it, but there is things about it. Give me the dribbling Ben Franklin 76ers logo.
Okay.
It's electric.
Shit. Man.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Yeah, right?
Why don't they use that all the time?
I have no idea.
So, like, go logos. Like, what is this? Again, is this like jerseys? Is this what we think is GOATs? Is this iconic?
Dude, it's what you, I think, yeah, it's all of that added into
Ben
one.
Franklin dribbling a basketball.
Give me the, what would it be, like 91 Chicago Bulls?
That's a great one.
Just like the fucking classic Bull.
Okay.
Just the straight Bull.
Yeah, the Bull logo. It was either that or the fucking Celtics. I mean, for the NBA logo.
Yeah. Okay. So 91 Chicago Bulls. Cool. I literally in high school liked this team because of like the logo. It's iconic to me. It's the coolest thing in sports. It means the most in sports. You got to give me the New York Yankees logo as the first overall.
Yeah.
That
solid.
That NY is just to me the coolest thing. And then along those same lines, every year for Halloween in my front yard, we would attempt to recreate the Oakland Raiders mascot.
Yep.
And so I'll take the Oakland Raiders as my NFL pick because I just think that is the coolest, maybe the coolest logo in sports for me. Period.
It's a great one.
Yeah. Boyd, you're back up. Bud.
Oh boy. It's hard. I was gonna do like a college team here, college football team.
Ooh, I like that.
I think I am. I'm gonna go Penn State, man.
You asshole!
Panthers.
That's clean.
It's just like it's an iconic fucking logo, man.
Yep.
Like, you know it when you see it. That's Penn State. You know. So
that's a good one.
My entire life, I've always owned something with the Nittany line on it. I just remember seeing my obsession with Penn State, not obsession, my fandom of Penn State started when my grandfather handed me a football. It was the first football I ever owned, and it had the Penn State logo on one side and then the paw prints on the other side. It was blue on top and white on the bottom.
Yeah, it blue on the where the laces were white and then the bottom was blue. I had that football.
And it was that was my cherished possession.
Had that football.
And to me, they're the best. They've always been the best. But Derek, you're up.
I would like the 1977 Toronto Blue Jays. It is the one with Toronto Blue Jays, the baseball, and then the Blue Jay face. It is just beautiful. As you can tell by all these drafts, I'm a big sucker for light blue.
Light blue is fun.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm sticking with that theme because I have another one, right?
Hang on a second. Sorry. Something just happened in my house that I literally heard from 6 rooms away that was really funny. All right.
How fucking many rooms do you have in your house? Multi-millionaire intern job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
14
7,
bedrooms,
8.
7.5 baths.
I have 8 rooms.
Fuck yourself.
Well-paid intern.
You fucking
1977 Blue Jays. Derek, you up for one more?
The 1980 to 1996 Houston Oilers. I love
that powder blue, baby.
Dude, I love those colors. Just the oil rig with the red outline.
Oh, okay. It's not with the bucking Bronco that would later become the Broncos logo.
Oh, no.
Houston had.
No. This is the Derek is the name of the oil rig.
Bonus points.
Yep.
All right, Boyd, you back up.
What do I have? I have a college and a basketball. That's okay.
Yeah. You got college. You got the 91 Bulls and the Penn State Nittany Lions. It just sounds good coming off the tongue. The Nittany Lions.
All right, I'm gonna go with probably one of my favorite sports logos. Let me see what year is the best one. I want to say it's probably a 90s one. Let's go 96. No, that's not it.
Riveting television.
I just wanted to.
No, I know. I'm just teasing.
It's the San Jose Sharks.
Ooh, which one?
Yes.
That matters very deeply.
I know, and
is it that one?
You probably know the one. It's like the teal shark.
Are you talking about their new one, or do you like the retro one?
No, it's the. I'm looking. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. Maybe it is the. I don't remember that being it from the 90s.
The current one is really the best iteration of it.
It is, and I thought that they had a teal version that was in the 90s, but I'm wrong apparently.
No, it's the seafoam green.
Yeah, but but all the ones I'm seeing from the 90s are just the black shark.
Oh yeah. Well, and so really when the Sharks logo changed,
I guess it's the 2007 one.
Right. It just, the only change that was made is that they basically updated the shark.
Color.
Right. And really, this is my favorite logo because this has led to one of the greatest memes of all time, where they do the X-ray of the shark. The piece of the stick is what they keep choking on. So, yeah, I love the shark logo. That was a favorite of mine to draw on my notebooks in high school when I wasn't paying attention.
Solid logo.
All right. I can't believe this guy's still around. I feel Yep. I feel very fortunate because I don't know what I would have picked for an NBA team. Give me the 96 Toronto Raptors.
Yeah. Solid. Yeah. I took them as the jersey. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
True.
I didn't want to double up on the logo. Solid. I mean, it's literally one of my favorites.
Yeah. So 96 Toronto Raptors. Rappers?
Rappers.
What the fuck was that?
I'll take Drake.
I'll take Drake. All right. Man, NHL. So this pick will be controversial amongst the hockey community forever.
Oh, I got one too that's controversial amongst the hockey community.
But give me the 1999 Phoenix Coyotes.
Woo! Is that the one you're going to take, Derek? I love that jersey.
I had that up on my screen until I picked another logo from 1999 that means more to me.
Oh.
Wow.
From the NHL?
From the NHL.
99.
You won't know why it means more to me.
But I'm trying to think what it would be.
It's one that I believe is really controversial.
Oh, controversial.
It probably is. But that it has a name, and I can't ever remember the proper Native American name. It's like the Inkina logo or something. Yeah. When they brought those back 2 years ago, I was over the moon. I always loved that logo, and I remember the rink I used to play at as a kid had the banner of every NHL team. Okay, and well into like my high school years, that logo still hung. They never updated it to the Howling Wolf, which I was like, yes, go Blade Runners, Warrendale. You guys got it. All right, Derek, you're up. Or I'm sorry, Boyd, you're up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my NFL. I want to do an honorable mention to the San Francisco 49ers because they were close. And I also want to do honorable mention to the Steelers. It was a great logo. Solid logo.
Same with
lasted for
the Bruins.
Iconic.
Very iconic. But I think what is more iconic, unfortunately, because I don't really like them, I kind of hate them, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Yeah, you don't...
Star, you know what it is, you know? So...
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I remember there was like a study that I read in college when I was in a design class about the most recognizable logos in all of sports. I'd maybe done a report on it, and the Cowboys were like in the top 5. I remember that being pretty significant.
They're up there.
Yep. Deke, you're up.
Honorable mention, the old Spurs one that had blue, then pink, then orange.
I thought you were going to pick that for the blue. If I'm being honest.
Yeah,
it's not
honestly,
light enough.
The second we said logos, I remember that dribbling Ben Franklin, and I loved it. So for my last 2 picks, one is the 1999 Buffalo Sabres with the red outline.
Yep.
Yes.
Remember going to a game with Chipper and Nico, and we got to buy something, and I bought that puck because I was like, wow, that logo is awesome. And my dad was like, why are you buying that puck? And I was like, I don't know, it looks kind of cool. And all the Penguins fans were weirded out because the Sabres weren't even playing that day. But that logo, love it. The next one, I'm torn between 2, but I'm going to go with Old Faithful. I'm going to go with Manchester United's crest with the red devil and the boat above it. Is that a good pick?
Hey, I was going to take them as my like other. Well, no, I'm good. I took college football. It's all good.
Yeah, you took Penn State. Yeah, Man U's logo is iconic, and it's. Is that the last pick, Josh?
No, you got one more, bud.
Oh, you do have one more. This is your last pick.
You need
You need a hockey, I think.
Yeah.
Sabres from 1999.
Oh, you picked the
Oh,
99
that's right.
Sabres.
That was the first. That was the first one.
Oh, you scared the crap out of me.
I wasn't. I was.
You're good.
My head.
Honorable mention, I was between Manchester United, and I used to love the Miami U logo.
I was deciding between that and the Nittany, so
Yeah. The U is just sick, but I'll take mine to my grave.
This is hard because I think baseball has some of the best logos.
Oh yeah,
by far. And like the Oakland Athletics are one of my favorites.
Yep.
The Mariners are really fucking good. The Mets, that was another one. But I think so. Here's a question. So who picked? You picked. Elsa, you picked the Yankees, right?
I sure did off the drop.
You picked the NY. Right?
Yes, I did.
What about the other Yankees logo? It's like it says Yankees and it has the bat with the top hat.
It's a good one. I don't. Yeah. Do you want? I don't care, Derek.
I'm curious if that like would it because I have a second.
Yeah.
I have since if the Yankees were already picked, I would go with the Red Sox.
I think as long as you guys are aware that you're going with different logos.
Yeah.
It's fine with
I'll
me.
just put like alt Yankees logo. Is that cool?
Yeah, it's like the more patriotic one, I guess. It's like
Right.
red, white, and blue. But also the 1974 Milwaukee Brewers. I think they had it longer than that. Hold on. 1970 to 77, actually. The Milwaukee Brewers logo.
Just the M?
No, it's like the little like weird guy like swinging the bat.
Oh wow, Chunk Lord.
Yeah, I love that logo.
That's hysterical.
It's so sick. That was a little honorable mention.
Old Josh, what sport do you have left before I start naming another honorables?
I have my random.
Okay. The old Pirates logo is one of my
Yeah, this is so good. Again, that was one that I picked on.
Yep.
The jerseys,
So mine is tough because you took Penn State, which is would be mine normally. But there is something that is so synonymous with hockey, obviously, where I feel like it's a no-brainer for me to be able to take this one instead.
Rimouski.
No, not Rimouski, but that's a good one. I didn't even think about Rimouski. I didn't even think about juniors. Wait a minute. Let me roll this back.
London Knights are one of
Is
my
it the Wilkes-Barre
favorites.
Scranton Penguins?
No.
The London Knights I love. I got to see the London Knights play.
I don't even know where to begin with that. Man, all right, that'll take way too long. Maybe I'll do a top 10 juniors logo. No, mine is the Minnesota Golden Gopher Goldie. What's awesome about this is that Goldie plays every sport that Minnesota has. So they have a Goldie for everything. And he's wearing his iconic Letterman sweater in all of them. The big bucktooth, loving Golden Gopher. I own a couple of Minnesota Golden Gophers stuff. And when I worked for Penn State, when I'd go to the arena, I would like sneak up into like the pro shop and buy stuff and like bury it in my bag before like anyone could see it. Like, yeah, I brought home like Anastasia has a couple of different Golden Gophers things. I mean, it's to me like the scarlet and the gold and Goldie. I mean, it's classic hockey to me. So, Golden Gophers.
Golden Gophers.
I'm glad that you're glad.
Thanks.
We're happy you're happy.
Thanks.
Yep.
All right.
Look how happy he is.
Warning.
So happy.
Very happy.
Always happy.
So happy.
He's so happy. Boys, that was the show. That was
Gallery
Monday.
View. You know what I just discovered on Zoom chat is gallery view.
What do you mean?
So, like I can look at all three of you in the same size. Well, all three of us, not you, because I'm one.
Oh,
of
you were on speaker view.
I was on speaker view.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I
found
didn't
it
know.
a couple weeks ago.
I had no idea. I only use this when we do this. So
That's why you were saying something about not being able to see something. I was like, what do you mean? Like, it's not that bad. Or like something I was showing last week. I couldn't. Okay, that makes a lot.
Yeah, I am. This is Life-changing, guys. So
Gallery view
is next level.
That's why I need you to sign on at 7:45 so that I can set it to gallery view and
I
get
just got
everybody.
home. I'll be good, and rolled in at like 7:51.
Yeah. So I could get everybody set.
But that's what I got here at 7:51. I was here.
You
Made
were
it.
Thank
9
God.
minutes to spare.
Superstars don't got to show up on time. I like Boyd. He can do what he wants.
Superstars don't gotta show up on time.
Practice? Talk about practice. Practice?
That guy did not make the 64-man bracket.
He sure didn't. You know who also didn't was Meta World Peace. And he had one of the greatest fights of all time in an arena. He's not in your top 5 Lakers.
Who?
Meta.
Who?
Meta.
Oh, you mean what is his name after that? Panda Lover or something? Friend of Panda? He changed his name again to something that I think it was the Chinese variation of Friends of Panda.
I like that.
Next week on the Idiot Hour, we finish
the 4-week journey.
Let me pull this bracket up one more time. Let me tell you what the final 4 are.
Pull the bracket out.
Serena Williams versus Hank Aaron. Serena Williams versus Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant versus Mia Hamm.
Hank Aaron lost?
Yeah.
To Serena.
Yeah.
That's
To
right.
Serena. Yep.
That's right, because you guys are stupid. Okay.
When's the last time you watched Hank Aaron highlights?
Like your sideways hat.
Didn't think so. All right, this has been
have highlights.
Huh?
Not many highlights to show.
MLB The Show.
Ooh, I have that.
I don't. I got an Xbox. I
I
suck.
know. You do suck. Which one are you getting? Next week we decide what console Josh is going to get.
Switch. Actually, you can't get a Switch right now. Animal Crossing.
Yeah, they're gone.
They're just gone.
You can't get them. They're literally sold out everywhere. So, Xbox or PlayStation, both in my opinion. Then I can borrow the Xbox and Derek can borrow the PlayStation. Then you have to again decide which one you'll like.
Right. He has so many rooms, he'll just think he lost them.
Yeah, he'll just be confused.
That's right.
It's in one of your 8 rooms.
Yeah, it's true.
So,
all right, I'm going to make food.
This has been the Idiot Hour.
Hello, idiots.
23 minutes.
All right.
23.
Good job. Good job.
That's a 4-year strong shirt. I didn't even know that because I wasn't in gallery.
Dude, hang on a second. This is my new favorite thing.
It's a Violent Gentleman 4-year strong.
Wait a minute. It gets better.
I gotta get the Disco Violent Gentleman 4-year strong shirt.
I didn't know that. Look, he has the fucking. What album is that?
So they did they only made 100 of these.
Only made 100. Josh has one of them.
And it's the new 4-year strong album, which I highly recommend if you haven't checked this out yet.
Rise or Die Trying only kind of guy over here.
Well, I mean, we can
basically
get into a really long conversation about 4-year strong if you'd like. I can literally talk about them for hours. So
we could.
Okay, this has been the Idiot Hour.
This has been the Idiot Hour. Josh has to end the show, not you, unfortunately.
That's not true. I ended every show.
You're the host.
I know
you're the host, but he has to click the thing that
no, I can just hit leave meeting.
You can, but then it'll still be me and Josh, and it'll be the Idiot Hour without Derek.
Well, you said
it'll be the Idiot 45 minutes. I don't know.
Okay, I want to go home now.
You are home. We're here for you.
Go listen to Brain Damage.
There's no place like home. There's no. Click your heels together 3 times.
Say goodnight, Derek.
Good night, Derek.
Good night, Derek.